500 likes for these top 5 scary ghost videos. As you just heard, I meant as you just read that this family has been suffering from ghost hauntings for 2 years or even longer. But who are they and why are they haunted? Should I also tell you what they eat for dinner? And how should I know why a ghost decided to live rent-free in their property? They never shared any feedback regarding that. Or maybe they did that a long time ago, but due to their language, I couldn't understand what they were saying. Mike and his wife were chilling on the bed, and what were they chilling at? At the picture of you with no clothes on. They were just chilling when, all of a sudden, they heard some knocking on the window. How scary. Who could be knocking on a window at that time of the day? I don't know, maybe we should try to find their social media accounts and ask them. And that's exactly what Mike did. He tried to find them on social media for real. No, silly, I meant he got up to investigate behind the sound. But obviously he found no one. How could that be possible? Didn't I mention the haunting of their house at the beginning? But Mike didn't stop there. He investigated the whole house, only to find some handprints on the TV screen. But if you thought the weird event stopped there, then wait up there just for a second, because the spine-chilling encounter Mike missed was caught on camera, and a devilish face can be seen lurking from the window. Also, pay attention to the mirror. Look very closely at it. I meant in the video, not in real life, before you break your mirror.
Está tocando la puerta, están tocando la ventana y también la televisión está prendida. Miren la hora que es. Miren la hora que es. La televisión, la televisión. Sí, está en la película. En esa película nosotros estábamos viendo una de comedia. No entiendo por qué está ahí, la verdad. Como les digo, escuchamos que nos chistaron y que nos están tocando la puerta y la ventana. Y nos despertamos y la tele está prendida ahí. Ay, mío. Sí. Nadie, no hay nadie. No hay nadie, no hay nada. No hay nada. Nada, no hay nada. Sí, por eso, no hay nada. No hay nadie. No hay nada. Te juro que no. Que voy a ir a ver al cuarto de los niños ahorita porque no inventes. No hay nada. Déjame ir al cuarto de los niños a checar. Se están... Ay, Dios mío. Se está prendiendo y apagando la televisión. Miren, hay unas huellas aquí en la televisión. Los niños no los podían haber agarrado ellos. Pero miren, está prendiendo y apagando. La televisión. Ya la voy a apagar. Ay, Dios mío. Déjenme ir para allá, déjenme ir para acá. Aquí está todo tranquilo. Vamos para acá. Se siente una presión muy fuerte. Hay que escuchar un ruido aquí, pero no hay nada, no es nada. Quise ver una sombra también. Aquí no hay nada, miren. Todo está tranquilo. Aquí en el baño tampoco hay nadie. No hay nadie. No hay nada aquí. No hay nada aquí. Ay, escucho un ruido acá de este lado. Escucho un ruido aquí. En la cocina. A ver, en la cocina. No hay nada aquí. En la sala. No hay nadie. Está prendida la televisión. No inventen. Igual que allá está prendida. ¿Qué es eso? Ay, Dios, una sombra. Apagaron la luz. Ay, la prendieron la luz. Tranquila. Ahí voy. Vamos a ver. A ver, aquí no. Sí, espérame, ahí voy. Sí. No hay nadie aquí. Vamos a entrar aquí al baño. A ver, vamos a revisar. No hay nada. No hay nadie. Les juro que yo vi una sombra y que apagaron y prendieron la luz. No hay nadie aquí. A ver, vamos para acá para ver el cuarto de los niños. No, nada, ahí voy. Aquí está dormida, miren. Está dormida. Ay, creo que te escucho escuché que me chistaron, clarito quiero escuchar que me chistaron. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, mira. Está prendida la tele de la sala. En la misma película. Sí. Esta se estaba reiniciando la televisión también de aquí, del cuarto de los niños. Se está reiniciando, la desconecté y vi una sombra. Te juro que vi una sombra. Mira. Se siente mal ya. Y parece que Joshua ya tiene sueño. Ay, Dios mío. Voy a procurar no hacer ruido porque la voy a despertar. Vamos a despertar. Ah, machita. Hijo, levántate. Vamos a despertar. Ah, machita. Hijo, levántate. ¿Quieres agua? Vamos. A la pizza. A ver, pues prepárenme una pizza. Y a menos nos acostamos, porque les digo que...
Voy a jugar.
Shh, papi, no hagas ruidos, no hagas tanto ruido. Mami está cansada y quiere decirle que...
In case you missed the part where the so-called Jinn face can be seen reflected in the mirror, here it is. Take a very good look at it. Aren't you a little scared? No. Well, I did my best. I don't know who came up with this myth. What myth? The myth that everything that becomes old and ancient should be considered haunted. But where did I hear that myth? That could be your next question. Then allow me to say that you ask too many questions, but I will answer you nonetheless. It seems like in America, people tend to believe that every abandoned place is somehow haunted, and there could be some truth behind that, but it's still a wacky theory. I wouldn't be surprised if they called very old people haunted too. Why not? They lived long enough to see something of the devil maybe. Now here is a short documentary. Where is it? Calm down, my child. I meant that in the next clip, we have a short documentary of the most haunted town in the US, from haunted wooden buildings to the oldest pharmacy. But where we will be pouring our attention is the oldest house. Some straight dude who doesn't seem to have a very straight tone will take us to that house. They installed a camera and left the place to give the video editor enough space to work with. I mean, to give the Jinn enough space to make a terrifying ghostly appearance in the form of a shadow figure walking by.
St. Augustine, Florida was founded in 1565. It is the oldest continuously occupied European established city, and its claim to fame is the fact that it is the most haunted city in the continental United States. Some of the city's most haunted sites include Ponce de Leon's Fountain of Youth.
Make sure you sample the water. This is the Fountain of Youth spring water. It's very healthy.
The oldest known church in America. The Old Haunted Jail. The oldest wooden schoolhouse. The oldest haunted pharmacy, still stocked with old remedies. The old Spanish fortress, still haunted by slaughtered soldiers.
Right now we're at the top of the fort.
The old haunted lighthouse, with its dead keeper still watching over the harbor.
St. Augustine, Florida, at the oldest house in the United States of America. This is supposed to be the most haunted house in the United States. So we're going to see this right here, the oldest house in America.
In 1586, St. Augustine was attacked and burned by English privateer Sir Francis Drake. This cannonball in the side of the oldest house serves to commemorate that fateful occasion.
All right.
This house is supposedly very haunted. This isn't the oldest house, this is the adjoining house. It's stated to be this room here when the Spanish Armadas invaded the city. They slaughtered 50 people in this room, ruthlessly slaughtered. So I'm going to set a surveillance camera up in this corner and see if anything happens.
I don't know who told them that Jin appeared like that. No, I'm being serious. I really want to know who told them. I want to have a small conversation with him. Maybe he can bless me with some of his never-ending fountain of knowledge. Martina and her boy. Who? The dog. Nah man, I meant her son. He always shows up in the videos to play some games before the ghosts have enough of his provocative appearance and start taking some action. Actions like what? Like doing something paranormal that will make him screech like a little annoying girl. Seriously though, this little boy has the voice of a devil. Heck, even a devil would be shocked to hear him screaming that he might just retire and leave his throne as the king of chaos. One scream from this boy was enough to send chills down my headset wires. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the paranormal activities, the stuff that is scary in nature. But before we get there, we have to talk about some build-ups where Martina, the mother, found a doll, a paper, and a box with a piece of hair in it, inside a hole in one of the room walls. This lady found a whole stationery set inside a little hole in her house. But let me give you some details about these things. The paper had some black magic words written on it. The same goes with that doll. And the piece of hair, well, the sorcerers usually use it to do some dirty jinn-related black magic. As Martina was doing the dishes like a normal female, the door couldn't hold still. It kept opening and closing. That's how ghosts usually mock others. When Martina was playing some VR with her son, the cup was sent flying to the floor. But when it was her son's turn, they tried to pull him out of his shirt.
Do you guys remember this doll? While I was taking out the trash, I saw this. It had never been there. What should I do with it? Ever since I found the doll, I heard banging on the same place I found her. I'm gonna check if I can find something. This is the place where I keep hearing banging. I found this weird box. OMG, there's a hair that's so disgusting. And there's this sheet of paper with Hindi on it, I think. What should I do with this stuff? Whose hair is this?
I wanted the door be open. Can you stop? Let it be open. No. Stop now! So we're gonna play now or what? Okay, let them close. I don't care. I don't don't have time for you. I don't have time for you. Let them. Oh my God, Jacob, what I do? Oh my God, it's so creepy. What? You go. I don't know where to go. No. What happened? Oh my God! Jacob, stop! Look! My carpet! Oh my God! Mom, stop calling me! Mom! I'm playing a whole game! What's happening, Jacob? Oh my God, what's happening? No! Mom! It's nothing, Jacob. No, there is no one. No! There is no one. Stop that! Stop! No, there is no one.
Look, I really can't tell you if this family is actually living in a haunted house or not, because in some videos it looks convincing, but in some other videos, even a 3-year-old will say I'm not that stupid, even if he is. You might think I'm over-exaggerating when I say this dude has a shadow figure like Jinn as his personal pet, but how is that even true? Well, let's go back to the beginning of this story, the main plot, and how this man ended up in such a situation. Ever since Jimmy's cat passed away, he found himself enjoying video manipulation so much that he got so good at it that his house became haunted. But where are the junctions here? How can someone's passion for video editing put him in such a miserable situation? To make a shadow figure appear out of nowhere? I have no idea. It was just a coincidence, I guess. It's a good thing I'm not facing the same scary issue as him because my main job includes 3D visual effects and stuff. So, Jimmy's obsession was behind his whole house's haunting situation. Nah, I just made that up. His cat passed away and he found himself dealing with some shadow figures and different paranormal activities, like the light switching on and off, the door of the basement opening and closing, that weird swinging chair swinging on its own, and the little ball rolling all of a sudden. But we didn't get to the most spine-chilling ridiculous events, where, as Jimmy was working on something on his laptop, he turned around only to find a shadow figure walking towards the bathroom, and when he charged at it, the battery said he was full. I mean, when he reached the area where he spotted the apparition, the shadow figure somehow turned solid black in the bathroom. If that's not enough for you, then wait to see when the Jinn figure was sitting alone at night on the sofa chair.
So, I don't know if you're going to see what I'm seeing, but this is on repeat. This happens over and over, and then the knocking happens. The knocking, there it is, and it just goes and goes until you tell it to stop. Can you stop, please? I mean, it's just right there. That's new. Okay. Whatever you are, you gotta go. And that's... yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Goodbye. Yeah. Go lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Stay. Been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today. stop. Hey, buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm just gonna set it up with paper towels, and we'll just let the phone roll. I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow. Oh my God. Little buddy. Yes? Hello? What is that? Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Leave my lights alone. No. You guys are hearing that, right? Hello? Ever since our cat passed away, things have kind of been picking up. I'm not going back there. Hello? Damn it. Who are you? Get the hell out of here. Jeez. Dude. Stop. Oh, dude.
I think now you can tell where the obsession over learning video editing comes in. But if you can really tell that by now, please write it down in the comments, because I still don't know why he became obsessed. I have seen the next video so many times before, but never have I decided to eventually share it on my channel. But you might be wondering, why is that? Was I so scared to the point where I couldn't watch it a second time during the editing process and ignored it? Not really, but the lady in the video was coming out of nowhere with her oversized booty, making a scene and really making the video way worse. But since there is more to this video than that lady just rushing into the boy, and I finally found the completion of it, I will share it now with some censoring. Wait up just there, you said a boy. Did I actually? Oh, regarding the boy, a news channel has covered the case of a young boy who claimed to have been haunted or possessed by some evil spirit. That's what he said in the interview, so to make sure he was telling the truth, they tried to interview him in a good mood, when he is actually under the influence of what he calls a demonic possession, and it turned out to be true. He is in fact haunted. How frightening, but how could they help him? Buy him a PS5. They need a professional, someone with some true magical hands and a leap of faith. Some dude came to the rescue as he took a bottle of olive oil and poured it on the boy. Isn't that what he did? Let me finish. He took a bottle of olive oil and poured some on his hand to rub on the boy's face. You thought he was going to season him up and cook him.
Kalila Enriquez viewed the spooky footage brought to us as evidence of the tales. Now we must warn that some of the footage may be troubling to some viewers.
This 11-year-old boy claims he is being haunted by a ghost. For the past week, word of the so-called Duppy has caused alarm on Martin Street in Spanish Town. The family says they've tried praying for the boy and taking him to church, but the ghost would only follow them inside, causing havoc, pulling the boy and throwing objects wherever he goes. Our news team was in the neighborhood Wednesday night to witness some of the events that have residents convinced of an otherworldly presence. Watch closely and judge for yourself.
Right now. Yeah. Yeah.
They say that's how it's been for the past several days. The boy says the ghost is actually a friend who died 4 years ago. He claims the friend suddenly started appearing to him wearing a white top, black pants, and a black watch. It's been nothing but chaos for the family and neighbors.
Him licking him down, him drawing him flinging the figurine, him fling the slippers, he lick me in my back, he lick me in my yes temple with it like the little stone. Him just a fling and draw him out of the bed, draw him in a corner, draw him everywhere and go.
I go around there and I feel this whole pa eat and thing. So like I couldn't breathe and I end up that him run out and me there and I say, yo, me not see nothing. So I end up I come out now and when I turn my back, one lick me get in my back with a figurine.
Watch again as our news crew filmed the second incident similar to the accounts we were given. This time, the boy claims he sees the ghost standing near the wall and goes over to stand next to it.
Touch her? Tell me when I touch her. Am I touch her? Am I touch her foot? Yeah, wallet.
So, is the Martin Street duppy real, or are the events the expert acting of a mischievous child? Kalila Enriquez, CVM News.
Kalila Enriquez has a follow-up.
Hit me with a stone, come on. Hit me with a
For several minutes Friday morning, Bishop Rohan Edwards challenged what he believed was an evil spirit to show his presence. Although family members claim the ghost had been throwing objects, there was no evidence of that before the bishop. But it wasn't long before whatever force was responsible responded to the challenge.
Try to take him away, let me see. Oh, you're afraid, you're a coward. You're not doing nothing. All right. Oh.
But Bishop Edwards wanted to be doubly sure.
You tried it once, I wanted to do it again. So we can know how. Let him. Hang on. Hang on, don't touch it, don't touch it.
It was evidence enough for the bishop that a spirit was indeed intent on harming the child. Watch as it appears the boy tries to beat the ghost off him. The entire episode left him traumatized as he sought comfort in his grandmother's lap. With that, Bishop Edwards set about his task, first sanctifying the grounds with olive oil and then blessing the boy.
No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Again? Right? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue rise against in judgment. I bind it, I condemn it. Don't resist it, son. Don't resist it. Every tongue that rises against in judgment, I take authority. Roll up his pants with me. Roll up his pants with me. I speak with the authority in the name of Jesus. I speak the authority of the name of Jesus.
He left with advice for the boy to call the name of Jesus if he feels the spirit bothering him. Although the bishop is confident this ordeal is over. After the blessing, the boy told our news team that he still sees the apparition, although it doesn't bother him anymore. Before that, he says he had almost become accustomed to the troubles.
Yes, afraid of him, but no, when him trouble me, I just feel like to laugh.
I really do believe that this boy was possessed. He won't get anything from faking such an event, especially since they blurred his face and I blurred her body. Believe me, that was better for your eyes. I know I'm trying to show you the most scary footage caught on the internet, but that's a completely different category of scary scenes. And since I care so much about what you watch, I do believe that you should subscribe and watch the next video on your screen, because this is the best place to be.